Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, spring has sprung and we're gonna do a little spring cleaning because there's everyday clean and then there's the extra cleaning. So I'm gonna show you the little things in our trailer that I'm gonna clean today that are easy to miss in everyday cleaning. Before we get started, let's talk about our cleaning products. In this spray bottle, I just have some Dawn dish soap and water. I'll use this on most surfaces like windows, mirrors, counters, things like that. Nice, easy, gentle cleaner. And then I'll just use a microfiber cloth with that. And then we also just have some disinfecting wipes that we'll use for some of the other tougher stuff. So the first thing we're gonna clean is right inside the door here. This is where your stairs attach to your trailer. And so these are really easy to remove. We keep ours off all the time, but it's just two little pins that you pull and then the stairs pop off. This plate gets kind of gross around it, especially if you are flipping your stairs in and out. Dirt will get trapped under here, dog fur will get trapped under here. You can get water buildup under here if you're not careful. We're gonna just clean this up with a nice disinfecting wipe here. Just get it really nice and clean. So I've already swept and mopped and vacuumed around this, but I'm still getting a few little just dirt and rock pieces. So I'm just gonna toss those out of the door as I'm cleaning. The next thing we're gonna clean is the fridge and the freezer. So some things that I need to pay attention to that I don't get as frequently as I probably should is just this black part of the fridge. This gets really dusty and dirty. And so I'm just gonna wipe this out really good once in a while, just to make sure, you know, we don't need all the dust and stuff building up around our food. I'm also gonna wipe the seal of the door just so that we make sure it gets a really good seal. And then things like the inside of the trays here, the shelves, things like that. I'll wipe all of it out, just get it really nice and clean. Another thing you can do is you can take all of the food out of your freezer, put it in a cooler so it stays cold, and then defrost the ice that builds up on the back of your freezer and on the bottom of your freezer. That way you're getting all that ice out. By doing this, it just makes your freezer work a lot more efficiently at cooling. Another thing I don't tend to clean very frequently is the mirrors, so I'm just gonna use a microfiber towel and just wipe the mirror down real quick. I'll do the same thing to the vanity mirror in the bathroom as well. Just give it a good shine up. We love our white interior, but especially with the dog, it does get pretty dirty. So I'm just gonna periodically just take that soap and water, spray it on the microfiber, and I'm gonna wipe all of the cabinet faces, the edges, get all the dust and dirt off of them, give them a nice good scrub, clean, and then I'm also just gonna do the walls. It doesn't take very long to just go all the way around our trailer and wipe all the walls, all the cabinets, get everything nice and clean and looking really pretty again. It's easy to forget sometimes to get really low to the floor and see kind of where the dirt's hiding. And so like this is underneath of our bathroom door and our dog lays right here a lot. And this is really, really dirty. And so I'm actually just gonna give that a good spritz and just a wipe. Get all this dirt from our dog and from us off of this wall here. Another thing I want to point out when I'm focusing on cleaning the cabinet doors is just wipe the handles off too. Those get kind of gross sometimes and like behind them. Just a nice thing to clean once in a while. Okay, there are 3 different vents, filters that we're gonna clean because I'm sure that these don't get cleaned enough for you because they definitely don't for us. So the first one is our stove vent. And so you just flip these 2 tabs, pull this down, and then this just pops out of here. And there's just a little screen. And I'm just gonna run this underneath the sink with some Dawn dish soap and some hot water. Just get this nice and clean. An even better way for me to clean this would probably be to like plug the sink, fill it with some hot water and some vinegar and just let this soak for a little while to really break down all the grease. But just giving it a good scrub is good for now. And then I'm gonna use a disinfecting wipe and I'm just gonna get in here and I'm gonna wipe all this down. Just get all that grease kind of that's been built up from all the cooking off the fan and the blades. Just make sure no one touches the switch while your fingers are in here. All right, you can pop this blade off too and just kind of wipe this off real quick. And then when you're wiping off in here, just be really careful with your hands because it is metal, it is sharp. So just be careful. If you stick your hand all the way in here, you can get all the way to the back flap. You can see I'm putting a little light through there. And that flap actually vents to the outside. You just tuck this back under this tab and that kind of holds it in place. Line everything up and just pop. Pop it back in. There we go. The next filter we need to clean is the air conditioner filter. Not every air conditioner is exactly the same, but they're all kind of similar. And so just kind of know your air conditioner, figure out how to take your specific one apart. But generally, you're going to pop the cover off and you're gonna see the filter up here. You might need a second set of hands to help you, but you just kind of pop this. Ooh, this is gross. Pop that guy out like that. Look at how gross that is. Just gonna get all this caked on dust off. Knock it off the best I can. And then I'm just gonna run it kind of face down underneath the water just to rinse off any of the little dust particles that are left. If you have pets, this is probably something you want to clean more frequently than if you don't have pets, because the fur and stuff will just get built up in there. I'm just gonna let this dry before I put it back up there. Get all the water off, and while that's drying, I'm gonna wipe this off. I'm just gonna use a disinfecting wipe and just clean all this extra dirt off of the plastic piece here. Ours has little nubs you have to line up and then an arrow that tells you which way it goes. So I'm just going to line up those pieces there. There's a hole, there's a hole. And then that goes to the front. Snap that back on. Gonna reconnect with this wire here. And then I'm just gonna pop this panel back on. Good to go. All right, the third vent we're gonna clean and the filter we're gonna clean is our max air fan. And so for this one, it's easy. You make sure it's off when you do this. All right, so you have to get these tabs turned kind of 180 degrees all the way around so that they're not catching anywhere. And then this will just pop right out. And we're gonna do the same thing we did with the other two screens. We're gonna shake them out outside and then we're gonna wash it in the sink. And then I'm gonna take a disinfecting wipe and I'm gonna wipe all these blades off because they are not cute. And just down the back sides. You might wanna consider putting a towel on your bed when you do this so that you don't have dirt falling onto your bed. This one definitely takes the longest just because it's the biggest and it's got the most blades and you can't really pop this piece off and rinse it off very easily. I will say, make sure you keep your hands far away from the power button so that you don't turn this fan on accidentally while you're wiping things off. Or disconnect the power completely to the fan. That way you just are very safe while you're doing this. It's not 100%, but it's definitely better than it was. So I'm just gonna pop the screen back up here. Just line those 4 little tabs up and then you just twist them back. I'm just gonna wipe the edges off just so it looks a little bit nicer. That looks 1,000 times better and it lets in a whole lot more light, which is really nice. Next, we're gonna clean the windows, specifically like the window screens and frames and then the actual inside of the window. Joel does the outside stuff and I tend to do the inside stuff. So he's already got the outside of the windows clean, so I just gotta worry about the insides. So to pull these off, all you have to do is just very gently tug. It's amazing how much like dust, dirt, and gunk kind of builds up inside these frames and around the edge here. So first, I'm just gonna take the soap and water, I'm gonna clean the window, and then I'm gonna clean the edge. I am gonna use a clean microfiber cloth for the windows because they are kind of sensitive and I don't wanna scratch them up with anything. So I'm just gonna give them a nice spray with some Dawn dish soap and water and wipe them down. And then I'm gonna do the frames. I'm gonna go and wipe around. There's these little pegs that hold the window frame on, and so I'm just gonna wipe all the pegs off, kind of get all the dirt off from around them. That way the clips hold on really good. The bottom ones seem to be like more dirty than the top ones. And then just really get the edge of the window frame and get all the dirt and stuff out of there. So this will take a little bit of time just because you kind of got to get in between all of these little clips and edges, but should make quick work of it. I'm gonna do the inside and like the front and the back sides of this. Make sure it's really good and clean, and then depending on how dirty your screens are, you can pull those down and wipe those off too. Or take these outside and you could spray these all down with a hose if you have like a sprayer. So I'm just gonna wipe the faces of all of this and all of the edges just so it's nice and clean all the way around. These lips here are good to clean. Dirt tends to get trapped in here. Okay, and then I'm getting ready to put these back up. I just want to make sure all these little tabs are open so that they clip on nice and easy. And then each of these plastic tabs line up with the knobs here. And so you just kind of got to get one started. And then the rest kind of fall into place, hopefully. It definitely helps to have 2 people to do this, but then once you get one going, you just kind of pop that on like that, and then you just kind of hear them all click into place just like that. There you go. So the last thing we're going to clean today is our door, because have you looked at how dirty your door is on the inside of it? We're going to start with the just main door part. And I'm just gonna take a Clorox wipe because there's nothing, delicate here really, except for the window itself. So I'm just gonna wipe all the way around. Wipe the window frame here. Just kind of get all the dirt, especially back in this track that kind of gets stuck in there. Because this is our only glass window, we do get some condensation buildup kind of in this window track here. When there's a temperature differential from inside the trailer to outside the trailer, we do get some condensation buildup here. So it is good to just go through and clean this out periodically here. And then same thing with the screen door. Just be careful with the screen that you don't push too hard on it and pop the screen itself out. But just give everything a nice good wipe down. Your door will look a lot cleaner. You won't actually you'll be amazed at how much nicer it kind of looks and feels inside and how much cleaner it feels just because your door is clean. So all in all, it only takes a couple hours of time and just a little bit of elbow grease, and you have a nice clean trailer to hit the road for camping season. Hopefully this helps, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.